Traffic to your website, and how to get people to stay on your site once they arrive, and how to get out there and provide tons of value to your audience without forgetting to ask for something in return. Now, this is the final video in this series, and it's all about being authentic in your marketing strategy. Many entrepreneurs are beginning to create businesses with authenticity at the heart of their brand, but the authenticity comes to a screeching halt when the marketing efforts begin. If you've been paying any attention to me lately, you'll know I talk a lot about being authentic with your branding. Now, I'm a firm believer that every one of us has a unique gift to bestow upon the world, and that by harnessing the power of our authentic, core genius self, we entrepreneurs can create amazing businesses as well as do amazing good in the world. But many of you agree with me and are already building a business around your passion, and that's great. But then you go out into the world and you try to market yourself simply by copying the tactics that you see other people using, whether they've worked for them or not. Well, everyone says you have to build your email list, so I'm going to focus on that. Facebook ads seem to be all the rage to drive traffic to my website. I'm going to do that. The problem I'm seeing is that when it comes to marketing, entrepreneurs are focused more on tactics than on strategy. In other words, you're looking at the actions that other people are taking and you're merely copying them because they're popular. And often the results are less than stellar. Now, this is what happens when you're tactically focused. You copy the actions, but you don't have the proper mindset or skill set to execute it properly. A tactical approach to marketing is usually driven by fear and a mindset of reaching a mass quantity of people as quickly as possible. It's a get-rich-quick dream, and it rarely works. Now, that doesn't mean that there's a problem with those tactics, but only that those tactics were not correct for you. When marketing myself or my clients, I take a more strategic approach and let the strategy dictate the tactics we use. Now, for some of my clients, list building through ads is key to their success. We're working on a series of content and driving targeted traffic to that content through targeted ads. And for me personally, I'm finding that those same tactics don't work as well. I'm more of a one-on-one kind of a guy. I've learned that I shine when I present myself to a smaller audience, like in a Facebook or LinkedIn group. It's easy for me to answer questions, get into conversations, and make friends. Now, this strategy leads to the tactics I've begun to implement in my groups. I'm connecting with group leaders and getting asked to contribute to online magazines and podcasts. I'm connecting with entrepreneurs who are learning from me, working with me, and forming joint ventures or strategic partnerships. Now, the moment I approached my marketing with a strategy that was authentic to my own beliefs and skills, everything in my business transformed for the better. I was no longer trying to make something happen just by copying somebody else's actions. When you see an entrepreneur's business take off and they say it's because they mastered Facebook ads or YouTube or some other platform or tactic, you have to realize they succeeded because they found a tactic that resonated with their core genius. They were a vibrational match to that tactical approach. Then, someone else tries the same approach, fails miserably, and denounces the same tactic. Facebook ads suck. They don't work at all. Instagram is a waste of time. Nothing but posers. Twitter is horrible for marketing. Nobody's paying attention. If you believe you can or cannot do something, well, you're right. When you approach a tactic from a vibrational point of fear or lack or desperation, you have a deep belief this will not work. And you'll be right. When you approach a tactic from authenticity and your true higher self, you feel excited and confident in your belief and you're on the right track. And you'll be right.
Bacon, spam and sausage without the spam. What do you mean? I don't like spam!
If you join a group and the first thing you do is post an offer to buy your product, well, that's spam. If you answer someone's question by telling them, I can help with that, just message me and set up a call, spam.